Hello, Magic players. It's CornTime60, that corny guy, and I am back again, ready to draft some Outlaws. Get ready to YEE-HAW and all that. Actually grew up on a horse ranch. Let's see. Skewer the critics. I think Caustic Bronco is just kind of a nuts card. Like, this is 4 mana, destroy a creature, right? Or 5 mana, destroy a creature, make a 1/1. You never cast this for 2 mana, make a 1/1, right? Resilient Roadrunner is a pretty good card, actually. Vault Plunder is pretty top tier. I think Caustic Bronco is a little better. Hopefully I do end up with 1 or 2 Vault Plunderers to support the Caustic Bronco. Because I think, like, that's kind of the ideal turn 2, turn 3 for a black deck. Did 2 pre-releases. The first one I won with a weird green-white saddle deck, splashing for Oko, the old Oko, which was insane. And then the second one I went 2, 2, and 1. What was I playing? I was playing a black-red deck with Laughing Jasper Flint. What does this do? Whenever my opponent makes a token, I make a tapped copy of it. It seems pretty good. Whenever 1 or more tokens enter the battlefield under my control. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a rare. It's not super duper, but what does this do? That's decent. Decent. 3 mana, 3/3 is already on par, and then if you have a big creature, you make a 3/1 whenever it attacks. It's pretty solid. I'm not crazy about the Arid Gateway. Unless to cast if you committed a crime this turn. Oh, Cactarantula is pretty good, too. I remember seeing this do some work in pre-release, at least. Same thing with the Bighorn. The Bighorn I didn't think was great, but it does really good summoning that Chungo Sheepus. It's also just a 3 mana, 3/3 that gets bigger. I think Flying Lifelink is probably better, right? Also not 100% I'm in white. Repulse is pretty solid. Repulse is actually very solid for a blue card. Bounce a creature, draw a card. It's pretty good. Gain 1 life for each of those creatures. I guess technically the Sheepo Chungus thing would have comboed with Camball. It dies, draw a card. That just is there to slow the game down. Gigapede is whatever, like, it's okay. I mean, I don't have a good choice here, really. Untap all your creatures and give 1 double strike. Alright, well, I got the Repulse, apparently. Which is probably the wrong choice, but whatever. Arias. What is this? Untap all creatures you control, get an extra combat phase. Creatures you control get +1 on game first strike. How much is it for? It's 7 mana for all modes, but it's kind of huge if you do it. That's pretty good, actually. I think Take Up the Shield is better. What's this? That's pretty good with Repulse. I wish commercials on YouTube, advertisements on YouTube, like, were aware of what you're listening to and matched it, because, like, I'm listening to country music to stay on theme, and then it just plays like a hip-hop commercial with the most obnoxious beat just to throw off my groove. I can I can check that while I'm in the middle of draft. That's kind of weird. There's the battlefield. Create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token. Or reactivate an ability that targets something. Copy it. Only abilities. Oh, this card's good, I think. Look at the top card. If it's a land, put it on the battlefield tapped. Yeah, I think I'll just take the Mobile Homestead. Although that is a strong red-white card for this late. One last job. I mean, this is pretty good. So's Mystical Tether, though. Like, I guess ideally this is 6 mana, get back 2 things. I think I'll take the Tether. Removal's pretty good. Having a flyer is pretty good, too, but removal is removal. Terminal Agony, huh? Trained Arinx or Desperate Bloodseeker? Probably the Trained Arinx. Where attacks, create a treasure token for each creature that grew to this turn. I mean, if you already have 5 mana, you kind of don't care at that point. I could still go into blue-white if I feel like it. The Vault Plunderer went all the way around. Never mind. I'm not in blue. I mean, Corrupted Conviction's okay. I think Loan Shark is a really good card, actually. I do think Loan Shark is a good card, but I also think I'm not probably in blue. Oasis Gardener is whatever. I'll take the Corrupted Conviction, which I probably won't run. I mean, maybe. Who knows? We'll see what I get. Every moving carriage is an accident waiting to happen, and the Hellspurs hate waiting. So they just go destroy the wagon anyway. 2 mana double strike is not a bad combat trick, especially when I have a lot of like 3 power creatures. I kind of like that better than the Gigapede. The Buzzard is okay. It's kind of just a 2 mana 2/1 flying, which is like fine. It's fine, whatever. Oh no, did I pick the wrong colors? Look at these rares. I don't want to pass on Oko. I think maybe I take the Rakdos joins up, because I can splash red easier. That or just like Boombox. 8 mana, destroy 3 things. Holy Cow is okay too. It's a little late to shift to green-blue. I'll take the Rakdos joins up just in case I end up with other reasons to splash red. All damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to enchanted creature instead. Yeah. Pillage the Bog. Look at the top X, where X is twice the number of lands you control. Put 1 into your hand. That's okay. That's an okay card. A Lively Dirge is good too. Sterling Keykeeper is good too. Card was instrumental in a lot of my wins at pre-release, so I'll take Pariah though. What is this? Bovine intervention. Swords to cowshares, I've heard it called. Here's the battlefield. You may sacrifice a creature. When you do, target player draws 2 cards and lose 2 life. There's the Armadillo, an Honest Rutstein, and Desert's Dew. I could just take the murder. Honestly, I think the murder is better than the Bovine intervention here. Destroy target artifact or creature and they get a 2/2, or just destroy target creature. Yeah, I think I'll just take the destroy target creature. Rutstein's really strong, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blood Hustler or Omen Part Vigilante. I think the Blood Hustler is better. I'm not crazy about that. Full Steam Ahead is pretty good. I think Blood Hustler is good, because you just... Late game, if the game's all evened up, and then you just play that. Yeah, I'll take a Territory Forge. No, I won't. I'll take a Vault Plunderer. Or a Mourner's Surprise. That's a pretty strong card. I do think Territory Forge is good. I think the part that people miss is that it's also just land removal. Five mana exile land is not that great. I'm gonna take the Vault Plunderer. The new Lazav is only an uncommon. I didn't realize that. I think I'm supposed to take another Mystical Tether, though. Or you commit a crime, put a +1 counter on Lazav, then exile a card from a graveyard. If it's a creature, he becomes a copy of it until end of turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. Yeah, okay. Taking the Mystical Tether. Ariet's Lullaby or another Vault Plunderer. I'm doing okay with 10 creatures. How many removal spells do I have? 1, 2, kinda 3, 4. Kinda 4? I mean, I'll take a 5th removal spell. Apparently, I'll probably never... I'll see more Vault Plunderers. Yeah. I don't know that I'll run the Desert's Dew. I don't know that I'll run a Boombox. I'll run the Lively Dirge, probably. Return 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 or less from your graveyard. So you either get 2 2-drops, or a 3-drop, or a 4-drop. I actually probably won't run that. What does this guy do? You may sacrifice a creature. If you do, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Armadillo. I think the Armadillo is not bad. I always wanted to ride a slow cannonball with legs. Kellen. That was probably wrong. Apparently no one's in red. I'm seeing half-decent red cards really late. I don't really care. I'm not gonna run either of these. This one's more splashable, supposedly. Like, it has less blue mana symbols. I might actually play that. Colossal Rattleworm. I don't want to pass that. And I'm also not crazy about any of the cards in this pack. What is this? There's the battlefield. Add 1 mana of any color. When a creature with power 4 or greater enters, draw a card. I'm going to take the Rattleworm. High Noon. I'm not in red. so no. Actually, don't want it. I could just turn around and splash green real quick. Double green for the Rattleworm, but it is kind of a... Like, it'll win the game on its own. In which case, I should be taking Miriam. Whenever a mount or vehicle you control attacks. That's 1, 2, 3... I have 3 mounts right now. Skullduggery is okay. Yeah, I'll take the Bighorn. If my opponent plays a Rattleworm, I'll just like put Pariah on it or something. That'd be fun. Path to Exile, huh? Treasure Dredger is also okay, and Boneyard Desecrator is also okay. But I'm also at full list. I'll take Path. I mean, top tier removal. This is the full deck. 14 creatures. I'm not playing already any of these. Sneaking behind people, pedestrian. It's neat that a lot of these people are fighting with knives. Sterling Company. Wait, let me read the... Okay, what's this? 5 mana, 4/3. Return a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Return it to the battlefield instead if you control a mount. Hypothesizzle. That's fun. Definitely gonna take the Shepherd of the Clouds. Probably run it over the Muscle. I might cut the Rustler Rampage. Release the cows. Some good flavor text. Release the cows. I don't know if Pariah is even that good. I'll take a Tiny Bones joins up. I mean, this is just your opponent discards a card. Oh, Mourner's Surprise is probably better, huh? How many legends do I have? Just 1? This card doesn't have a lot of utility. I think I'll take the Mourner's Surprise. It's a better card in this deck. Oh, I want the Archmage's Newt. But I'll take the Conduit Pylons. Oh, the art for Detention Sphere is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Kind of want to try building a standard deck around Archmage's Newt. It has to hit them, so maybe not. I'll take the Pylons. Servant of the Stinger or another Earrings? Probably Servant of the Stinger, since it has Death Touch. And the Earrings is more aggro. Could get this. Let's get that. Let's have one big guy in the deck. Big cat beast mount. Probably won't run Stagecoach Security. Probably won't run Pariah, honestly. I'd rather just exile their thing. If it had Flash, maybe. I'm not gonna run any of these, so I think I just take the Gold Pan. Treasure Dredger is fine, but I think Boneyard Desecrator is better. Alright, I only need to cut one more card, so I think that's the Armadillo. And then I cut a Swamp. And we have a dead even split for lands, which is pretty good. Until I consider that I need to add this Conduit Pylon. I don't have to. I don't need to run Conduit Pylon. I think this is the deck. Dead even color split. Decent amount of decently costed creatures. 1, 2, 3. 3 2-drop creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-drops. 3 4-drops, 2 5-drops, 1 6-drop. So we're mid-range. That's what we are. We are mid-range. Pause real quick. Alright, I'm back. What does my deck look like? I was disconnected. Sheesh. Alright, well, I'm reconnected now, right? Make sure it's actually working. Okay, what does my deck look like? Separate creatures from the rest. Five removal spells feels nice. 5 removal spells and some decent creatures. No really, truly amazing creatures, but, you know, it'll be fine. Oh, did I leave my music playing that whole time? Alright, whack. This is rough, but I guess I'll keep it and just hope I draw, like, 1 or 2 cheap creatures. Oh, cool, a new background. What happens if I poke the scorpion? Oh, it runs. What about these holes? That's kind of neat. About these bricks? Nothing? About here? That's lame. Nothing really does anything except the scorpion. I mean, it's cool that the scorpion does something, but... that rock does something. Tumbleweed! Tumbleweed doesn't do anything either. Alright. Oh, thank you. Alright. Yeah, you poke it, it doesn't really do anything.
Oh, lame.
Yes, it does!
Yay.
I didn't see that coming. Alright, so there's a gopher. That's kind of cool. That's a 1-3. I kind of don't care about a 1-3. I'm not going to waste a Mystical Tether on a 1-3. Especially when I can just play the big sheep. I may have to play the Shepherd without getting anything back. Permanent card with mana value 3 or less. Blech. Blech. Don't kill my bighorn. Buried in the garden. Okay. Oh, let's play the Shepherd. Kind of sucks to not have a target, but I need to jam some creatures. Does he have more removal? Primal Might? That'd be scary. Crew 2. I kind of wish this was Crew 3, but that's fine. He's thinking really hard. Okay. That's worth tethering, right? Let's take that away. This hits him for 4. This potentially gets me a land, though. And I think potentially getting me a land is... No, it's not better. I'll just hit him for 4 in the air. Is this only creatures, or is this artifact a creature? Primal Command. Put target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Sure. I mean, I could crew the Homestead and then just pop it to draw 2 cards. And I kind of like that play. Except that he's about to go get some scary creature. Yeah, see, like, this thing I'm gonna have to hit. So I think I'm supposed to just crew and conviction so that I see more of my deck. See, that actually does change things. You know, I can just tether this again and hit him for 4. I don't think he plots the Brawler. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna block. What combat trick do you have? You're just gonna draw a card. Ooh, take up the shield is pretty nice here. Have a 1/1. I am all in on this Pegasus, though. I'm surprised he hasn't played his big critter, though. Is he looking at his graveyard? Play your big critter so I can tether it and hit you for 5. Alright. Explosive derailment, sure. It's reasonable. Ouch. Vengeful townsfolk, that's reasonable. Shepherd, bring back the Homestead. And he can start hitting back. I don't know why he hasn't played his big creature. He must suspect that I have another removal spell, but I might be bluffing. Calamity. It's terrifying. actually terrifying. Does this thing have haste too? Oh no. I guess I'll take damage. I didn't expect to be taking 10 damage this turn, but here we are. Well, I have a brand new target for Mystical Tether, don't I? Holy moly. Yeah, that was a little crazy. Yeah, if I let that live... I can't let that live. It makes 2 copies of his 5/4 with reach, which is downright terrifying. Let's play the Homestead. Plot the Buzzard. Buff the Shepherd. And hit for 5. Maybe this is more of a bomb-heavy format than I realized. And I kind of thought it would be, but I just didn't open any bombs. Better lucky than skilled, right? Unfortunately, I'm not lucky or skilled right now. Yep. Yep, that's a card. I'll take 5. Form a posse, just to make 1? Feels wrong, but okay. I like that they're making it super obvious that the thing has reach. I tap this and swing for 5. It's fine. Okay, so we'll start with the Plunderer. Like hell, I'm letting him draw an extra card. Lullaby is pretty fantastic here, actually. Okay, and the Buzzard. And pass. Okay. Not a perfect turn, but I killed his 2 big creatures. And I have 2 medium creatures. And a small creature. And he has 2 small creatures, so, you know, we're roughly at parity. One last job to return it to the battlefield. No. Jolene. And it gets 4+1 counters, so that's now an 8/6. I'm a little tilted. Like, even if I get a removal spell now, it probably doesn't matter. I mean, sure. Probably doesn't matter that he just threw away his 2/2. I mean, do I just play the stupid Stagecoach Sentry? Like, I probably do, right? It's a 4-5. I think I'm supposed to do that. I should play the 4-5. Buff the buzzard and swing. Then I have... one creature to throw in front of this. And the 4-5 to throw in front of this. If he takes the damage from the buzzard, I have him almost dead. I mean, I'm gonna play it anyways, yeah. I do think I'm supposed to buff here. Okay. Pass. Oh, it's Jolene. That's terrible. That song just came on my playlist. I'm actually listening to it right now. Oh no, I'm getting beat up by Jolene. I don't play around a combat trick, so if he swings like this, I'm trying to kill both his creatures. Oh, it creates treasure tokens. Sheesh. And then it can shoot things. Okay. So I think I block here. I get to keep one of my big critters. Right? Wait, I don't even have to block that thing, do I? I can actually just chump block here? And swing back for potentially lethal if he doesn't have another creature. And if I draw something useful. There's some big ifs. Yeah, I think that's what I bet on. I'll go down to 2 life. That's another creature. That's not good. Yeah, he's got me. Playing the Railway Brawler and then bringing the Railway Brawler back to life. That's kind of rough. I drew all my swamps, pretty much. And only 1 plains. That's kind of miserable as far as mana goes. So taking that game as a example. Outlaw Medic was decent when he played it. Would Pariah have helped me there? I put Pariah on his Brawler, and then he just can't really attack with it. It would have slowed the game down a little. I don't know that any of these cards would have helped. I'll just run it. Run it. Bad luck. I probably also kept a bad hand because it was slow, but whatever. This is cool art. Gigantic cacti. Absurdly gigantic cacti. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I can't keep that, can I? I definitely can't keep that, though. Oy vey. This is rough. I'll keep it like this. Keep a 5-land hand. I mean, a 5-card hand. Like, this is one of the ideal top decks, though. Like, this is not bad. Let's play a Caustic Bronco. Am I about to get razzle-dazzled? He's in Grixis. This guy just naturally having all 3 colors in his first hand, while I have to mold a 5 just to get my second color. Okay. Do I Homestead or Plunderer? I can Plunderer and use the Bronco and draw a card. And potentially shoot my opponent. But then the Bronco almost definitely trades with the Shackle Slinger. Or I can play the Homestead and potentially draw a land. Kind of like this better, actually. Keep my Bronco. That sucks. Alright. It was the wrong play. I don't think Silver Deputy is a good card, but I don't think my opponent has to play good cards against this hand to win. Yeah, he's about to hit me for 5. He's doing just fine. Plunderer or Lullaby? I think I Plunderer here. Like, I need to start drawing some cards, or else. Please give me a land. Yes, please put that onto the battlefield tapped. So next turn I can Lullaby and Mourner's Surprise, probably. No attacks, and no spells. Odd choice, odd choice. Do I just play the Bighorn? I probably would rather double spell, right? It's Plunderer. Draw an extra card. Mourner Surprise the Bronco. Crew up. Swing with both. Maybe I should have saved that. I kind of want him to attack so I can play the Lullaby. Slick Sequence without casting a second spell is kind of rough, actually. I think I just Lullaby and play the Bronco. Activate this. Buff it. Why not? Swing. It's not a land. Rakish Crew. What the hell does this do? An outlaw you control dies, each opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. Yeah, okay. I can Shepherd back one of those. Draw. I could Stagecoach, which is pretty big. If I can Stagecoach and respond to it by crewing, that's pretty big, actually. I have full control. Oh, he scoops. I could have just killed myself with the Caustic Bronco, though. That's the funny thing. Caustic Bronco. It's like a Skag. You're a Skag, are you? I'm setting up for the Borderlands secret lair with this thing, with the vault. Well, that game was hard fought. That was a hard fought victory. Wow. You know what? With a murder and a boneyard desecrator, I will keep this completely awful hand. I'm probably not supposed to keep, but like if I draw planes, this hand gets good. I have like 3 turns to draw a planes. Even another swamp I would take. That's not ideal. Champion of Justice just iced. Bruh. Yeah, okay. Let's just murder that immediately, huh? Alright. That's it. That was my 3 turns. Alright, well that's a swamp, so at least there's that. It's +1/+2, and then you can bounce anything that saddled it if you want to. That makes it a 4/5, so all he has to do is play a creature to get through. Ouch. Yeah. Saddle swing. Hopefully he accidentally bounces it. No. No such luck. Mobile Homestead. Put a +1 counter on it. Alright, well, you know, I might have a thing I can do here. Mystical Tether. Okay. So I'm gonna Crew and then Conviction. There's not a plains there. That's really rough. Stubborn Burrow Fiend. Okay, yeah. So he's getting in for 8 damage. And then I'm just dead next turn. No blocks. Holy moly. Alright. Even if that's all the cards my opponent plays, I think I lose. If I draw a plains next turn, I can do something. I can play Boneyard into Path to Exile, and that's like, maybe I'll be able to live. If he plays another creature, saddles the Burrow Fiend, and swings out, I think I'm just dead. Yeah, that about does it. Saddling the Beaver. Okay. And he's gonna saddle the Possum, too. Okay, there's my plains. Play the Boneyard. No attacks. Man, if I manage to pull this thing out. Voracious Varmint, sure. The 6/5 trample is still the biggest problem. He has 2 critters engrave, which is a problem, because now that thing's going to be a 4/4. Strike that, a 5/5. So let's path this, because I have to. I'm still here. That has lifelink. Let's see. If only I could afford both. I could play the bighorn. But I think playing calm ball is probably more reasonable. So I play the calm ball and sacrifice it after blocks. That, or if that's a 5-5, I just double block. Yeah, that's right. I play the combo. Cambal. Yep. Oh shoot, it lets him mill every time. Ouch. Still here. Makes it a 7-7, huh? I'd love to cast the Felidar, but that thing might be a 9-9 next turn, so no thanks. This Burrow Fiend is doing work, though. This is a card I underestimated. So I should have played the Felidar. That's okay, though. He's got lands. Otherwise, he would have played something. Free Strider. Sure. I'm gonna kill your Burrow Fiend. Get it out of here. Have a 3-3. Felidar. Are we doing things? I mean, he had to draw nothing for like 5 turns for this to happen. But I also started the game by doing nothing for like 5 turns. Ooh. Saddle it. Does this thing have vigilance? It doesn't have vigilance. Why did I think this card has vigilance? Still, this gains me 3 life. And buffs the team. Okay. Ooh, this was a heck of a game so far. He could still kill me with, like, Primal Might, right? Exactly Primal Might. I don't think anything else kills me. No, because even if he kills this creature, it makes me a creature that can block. think I'm supposed to just play this now rather than wait. Because, like, it's going to get a +1 counter either way. Crew up. Saddle. Saddle. Choose resolution order. This resolves first. Okay. He scoops! Oh, what a game! I was down to 4 life with, like, no creatures. Okay, Rooftop Assassin really doing work there. Those games feel good. Those games feel really good. When you're like 90% sure you're gonna lose, but you sit there anyway. Look at this. I have a reasonably playable hand. This is an Airynx. It's like a cat with horns coming out of its neck. Doesn't even really make sense. Ooh, a Razzle Dazzler. Neato. Let's play the Airynx. Maybe it'll prevent him from attacking. I don't know. I don't see him double spelling this turn. Skullduggery, okay. I guess I should have played the Mobile Homestead. Holy moly. Dude's doing work. I think I'm supposed to just murder that, right? No. I will Mourner's Surprise. And then I will Corrupted Conviction my 1/1 after I chump block with it. Geyser Drake, sure. I'll block. Let's get a full hand. That was a turn. And next turn, I can just probably play 2 removal spells, and I'll be happy with that. If I just play 2 removal spells, I'll call that a productive turn. Yeah. He may have a counter spell, huh? Let's play the Plunderer. Nice. Alright. Saddle up. Our crew. Failed forwarding. Sure. Okay, nothing happened, so I think I can afford to play this. I hit the Drake or the Razzle Dazzler. Razzle Dazzler can get bigger, but the Geyser Drake can fly, so I think I'll hit the flyer. Besides, I can definitely play 2 removal spells next turn. So let's homestead murder, probably? Is that right? Let's try with the homestead. Okay, he has something. He has something he can cast. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. He's gonna murder. Okay. I'm also going to murder, I think. Okay, nice. That's fine. I have 2 removal spells and 2 good creatures. My turn. Let's go ahead and tether that. Wanderer. Go ahead and play land. Saddle up. Swing. Scry. I'll bottom that. Alright. Okay, cool. Got him. Look at all these 3-1s. That was the smoothest game I've played yet. The game against Keith was more fun. Even though I almost died and almost didn't even play Magic, it was like, after I drew that Plains and survived a turn that I had no business surviving, CJ777. How much do I want to push it, man? How much do I want to push it? I'll keep this. Because the Bronco can draw cards. If my opponent doesn't have a creature that can block this well, then I can just draw cards. So we start with the Bronco. I'll probably swing this into a 2-3 if I don't draw Plains, honestly. Ouch. Shock myself. Yep, that was the right choice for him. Play the Blood Hustler. I mean, if I draw just a swamp, I'm still in it. The Scorpion gets around, doesn't he? I don't know what he has that could have Flash, but he knows I have Take Up the Shield. Let's play... yeah, let's play the Desecrator. The Boneyard Desecrator. What's he gonna do? Abrupt Decay. That's pretty cool. Clarifies and strengthens his no refunds policy. That's funny. Do I just play the Stagecoach Security? And then that's good enough, probably. Let's just do that. Even Bristly Bill can't get through all this. Giant Beaver, play land to put a +1 on the Giant Beaver. Yep, that's okay. Go and swing out. He's just gonna take 7. Okay. If that be the case, then I will play Cambal and then just chill. I can take up the shield if I need to. Humiliate, huh? He takes away my take up the shield. The giant beaver gets through. That's okay. I think I have to just let it happen. He should take the rooftop assassin. In actuality, that's the card he should take. But I think he's gonna take the take up the shield. He took away the Felidar? I legitimately did not see that coming. Okay. He's doing everything he can to push the beaver. I just block take up the shield? No, I think I block and eat Camball? I'll take up the shield. Let's keep my critters alive. Which one does he take away? Yeah, makes sense. That's fine. Play the assassin. Kill the beaver, and I have a flyer now. I'll play land. He might have discard because he's in black. He already did play one discard spell. Kervik, make Kervik bigger. Makes sense. Let's force you to make some unfortunate plays, huh? Go ahead and block with Bristlebill. Alright. We're doing things. I think this kills him. GG. Because then I make a token. Which drains a life, yeah. Look at that, Camball actually doing some serious work. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that name. You know, they should have had a booze in this set. Or at least like a miracle medicine type thing, that most of those were just booze anyway. Have it be like a artifact token you sacrifice to do things. Alright. What is this? Alright. Hello, Aggro. I'll take damage. Hello, Aggro. Camball. No blocks. Come on. Get out of here. Is he an outlaw? No, he's an advisor. Oh, is this outlaw you control dies? Why'd that damage me? Oh, he made a token. I was very confused for a moment. Alright, well, no attacks. I'm betting big on the shield right now. Betting big on him swinging out. Sure. That's it. Okay, he is not risking Camball. Which is pretty reasonable, I suppose. So you can probably just commit a crime to get it right back. I still think I have to do this. Yeah, a removal spell here would hurt me, but not actually that bad. Okay, that works. Oh, that stops me from gaining the life. That actually hurts a lot. Does he mill me or himself? He mills me, okay. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just play this, right? I saddle up because it gives me an extra card. Shoot you for 3. That's fine. Kill the Bloodseeker. Hit for 5, and then I still have a good blocker. Alright. I mean, if I can just resolve the Felidar, I'm probably doing okay, honestly. I'll block. Ooh, I guess I won't block. Ruthless Lawbringer. Very ouch. Oh, the combo here. The combo. Yeah, that hurts. Alright, I would love to path something. I could just exile something and then plot the Buzzard. Are assassins considered, outlaws? Assassins, mercenaries, blah, 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 blah. I really do kind of need 2 blockers. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm not gonna attack, clearly. Target opponent sacrifices half the creatures they control rounded up. So I sacrifice my Vault Plunderer, in other word. Okay. And he swings out because he thinks he's winning here. So what I do is I exile the Lawbringer, and then I block Camball. And then I take 2. Yeah. I'm fairly confident in this decision. Because Camball is not a whatever it's called. So let's go ahead and tether the Miner. I don't expect him to have haste, but he could have haste, which worries me. So I'm just going to go ahead and plot this. And you know, I'm swinging. If I die to haste, I die to haste. And then such is life. Hopefully he's just out of juice. Nope. No such luck. Do I Bighorn and Homestead, or do I Buzzard and... Oh, well, I play the Buzzard either way. Okay. The Bighorn and the Homestead is the safer play. Play the Felidar. Which is the more dangerous play, because if he can muster up 2 removal spells, he's got me. As opposed to if I played these, he would need 3 removal spells, which is untenable. Sure. Sure. Ow. Okay, cool. No attacks. Let's play Bighorn. And Airings. Let's saddle up. Let's probably swing with this and this. And hold this back for now. Like, if he double blocks that, is that lethal? That's not quite lethal. It'd only be 7. But then he'd lose one of his creatures. Yeah, let's just swing here. Does he have, like, a buff spell? No, okay. Sacrifice spell. Yeah. That was decent. I'm glad I arbitrarily decided to throw in the Bounding Velidar, because this card has actually been amazing. I'm surprised he hasn't done something. Ooh. I think he was thinking of what's in his deck that he could possibly get. I mean, Combo is not bad. If he can put another 1-drop, one of those 1-drops that he can just... Does this drain a life, or do I just lose one? That drains a life, too. Outlaw Medic. Okay, so he's just trying to find something to keep him alive. So he's gonna get that and the Desperate Blood guy. Does he mill me or himself? He mills me, okay. I'm glad. I didn't want those 2 cards. Four blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. Only 1 lifelink, so I think I have him if I do this. Right? Oh, because that's only 6. Sheesh. I mean, I'm still pretty close to win here. It's my weakest one is the 3-3, right? This should at least force him to block, right? Yeah, he has to block everything or he dies, so... Oops. That was stupid as hell. Okay. Okay, I meant to saddle this with this, not crew this with this. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. If I die to that. Holy crap. I mean, he still gains life out of this, so... Yeah. That felt so dumb. Alright, let's go ahead and tether... Yeah, okay. Okay, there he scoops. He should have been scooping last turn, and all of his creatures should have been dead last turn, but I'm kind of dumb. Alright, let's be a lot more careful with crew and saddle. Those are the kind of misplays that don't exist in real life. They only exist on Arena. You know how they have, like, the "Are you sure" thing when you target one of your creatures? They should have an "Are you sure" thing if you're crewing a vehicle that's already a creature. To let you know, like, hey, what you're doing is redundant and useless. This hand is fine. This hand is fine. Alright. Swamp. Let's get Bronco. Let's start with swinging. You want to trade? I'll draw and take 3. Is this each opponent or target opponent? Each opponent. Dance of the Tumbleweeds, just for ramp. That's a weird idea. I guess because this isn't commit a crime. That's cast your second spell. I wonder if he knew that. Alright, we're saddling the Caustic Bronco with the Bridal Bighorn. I don't expect him to hold back. I think he's gonna block, so that's why I'm swinging with Camball. Maybe he needed white mana. Kellen the Kid. Scary. Take the damage. Let's play Blood Hustler. And I'll go ahead and play the buzzard, I think. Actually, you know, I'll plot the buzzard. Alright, here's this big turn. What the hell does Kellen even do? I know he does a bunch of shit. If you cast something from anywhere other than your hand, you can cast a spell with equal or lesser. Ooh, Fibblethip is pretty good. He's gonna attack with Kellen, though, so... What? What a madman. What an absolute mad lad. Alright, well, we're gonna murder him anyway. I'm gonna just immediately murder Kellen, because I don't know what else to do to deal with him. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. I'll gain some extra life. This is saddle 2. Let's do some crazy things. Scoop. Kellen has the Halo sword. I never really noticed exactly, but that is the sword from Halo. It's not blue, they made it yellow, but he has the sword from Halo. That's kind of funny. I wonder if there's a character in this that has the gravity hammer. Am I showing my age that I'm talking about Halo? Alright, now we wait. The Free Striders are vigilantes who do what they believe is right, regardless of what the law says. So they're outlaws, but they're still good guys. This is so that they could have outlaw creature type things in white and green. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This hand's fine. It's gonna take me a minute. This is a Justice just iced. Get it? Get it? I will take a swamp, actually. Normally I'd put a land in the graveyard, like, whenever, but what's he plotting? The Slick Shot Show Off. That's pretty good. That thing needs to die, actually, as soon as it can. Does that mean I'm supposed to just play... Because that's like an extra turn of not being able to murder it. Yeah, that's rough. So I did play the wrong first land. I should have played the plains or the swamp first. Yeesh. Yeesh. Well, I'll murder that thing anyway. It's probably not as scary and limited as it is in, Oh, really? You gonna let me just... You gonna let me just go? You gonna let me just roll with it? Sure. Well, what the heck, man? I'll start playing creatures. You got removal for me? Here, I got 2 creatures for you. If you want to sling your removal first, go for it. Otherwise, give me just a minute, and then I'll be slinging removal. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna play a bunch of spells this turn. Thunder Salvo. Sure. And another removal spell. Desert Stew. Yep. Ouch. If I draw a land, I'll just play Shepherd of the Clouds, honestly. No, I don't control a mount. Never mind. Actually, yeah, I will just play this and get back the Bronco. You got another removal spell? Maybe. I'll block. He does have another removal spell. That's pretty good, actually. So, I'm gonna just play the Caustic Bronco here. And, I'll murder this now, because if he has a protection spell, it'll buff it. Lively Dirge. To get a 2-drop and get that back, that's kind of scary. I'd love to draw land here. Hostile Investigator. Discard one or more cards he ended. I'll get rid of my Corrupted Conviction, I think. And he gets to investigate. Yeah, ouch, but oh well. Oh, well, never mind. I'll just pat that. I think. You know? Yeah, let's path it. That way I can draw a card. And let's go ahead and get back the Shepherd. Punch myself for 6? That is literally the worst card I could have hit off Caustic Bronco right now. That's awful. It's actually awful. Bad luck. Bad luck. Oh well. Crack the clue. If I play the Shepherd, get back the Errinx, crew, and swing. That's not bad, right? Desert Stew. Sure. You commit a crime, target creature gains a thing. Okay. Oh, I don't control a thing anymore. Yeah, that's annoying. And it has Death Touch. You can give it Menace or Lifelink, so it could kill both things, that whatever I put in front of it. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just play the Bighorn then. No attacks. Card's scary. If he has a removal spell, he can, oh, a double removal spell? Now, of all things, that I did not see coming. I think I'm just... Oh, no, it doesn't passively have Menace. So, what I think I do is I just pass. That way this dodges sorcery speed removal. It also gets me a couple of life. Holy moly. Can we stop it now? Do I have any 1-drops? I don't. Play the Felidar. Journey to Nowhere. Okay, well, we lost that one. Holy moly, I probably misplayed somewhere along the line. I just don't know where. Guess I was supposed to play the Felidar there, because it wouldn't have died to the trick shot, and I could have still maybe blocked. I gotta pause. Alright, here we go. Last game. Win or lose, last game of this draft. I hit record again, right? Yeah. I like how kind of lazy these cacti are. They got the silhouette for the prickly pear flower pretty good, though. I don't like Kellen. Oh, no. There's a horse? I didn't know there was a horse pet. That's kind of cool. Which of my 3-drops do I play first? I've got 4 choices. If that's the way things are going to be, then I will play Camball first. Prickly Pear is cool. This card is cool as heck. No, don't kill my thing. I'll play another thing. It's never too late to start an afterlife of crime. That's so corny. Some of these cards are so corny. Prickly Pear, Afterlife of Crime, Champion of Justice, Just Iced. Like, how many puns can we put in one set? Do it. Make it happen. You want to target me with that? You want to target me? You'd be committing a crime if you did. I'll block you. Want me to block you? I'll block you. Alright, townsfolk. I'm not swinging. We're on slow game mode against this guy. Laughing Jasper Flint. Well, hello there. You look kind of like, what's it called? A removal target? That's kind of what you look like. I think that's exactly what you look like, Mr. Flint. I'm not gonna let him do his thing at all. Fling? That's whack. Okay, no attacks. I guess I should have waited and done it instant speed later, but I didn't want him to start exiling my deck and casting my things. Sure. Let's block the Prickly Pear. Skewer. Sure. He doesn't have anything that's nearly a threat to, like, the Felidar. Let's play the Felidar. This thing should have Vigilance. But I think anything that has more toughness than power should have Vigilance. Consuming Ashes. You gotta be freaking kidding me. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I have to use my removal on dumb, weak little creatures. I can't believe the empty Managed to get the board pretty clear of real threats. Play a giant creature, and he immediately draws a removal spell. This sucks, because that's the one I have to murder. Alright. I need another big creature right now. Bridal Bighorn counts. Watch this guy top deck another removal spell. I'm mad. I'm actually tilted. What? Ah, okay. Okay. That was kind of a lame last game. Like, yes, his deck is good. He has Jasper Flint, multiple prickly pairs, and how many removal spells did he play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal spells? I have 5 in my deck. He probably has 10. That or he just drew them all. Holy moly. Well, that's okay. 6 wins, I'll take it. Don't have to trophy the first one. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. Those were some fun games, especially the one against Keith. I think that was like the second or third game. That one was a lot of fun. All right, peace out, y'all.